Evening, everybody. I hope everyone had a beautiful day. Tonight, today, I actually thought, I would do the full moon reading under the full moon night. So, this is an actual reading, and it's the full moon is out in Taurus, and it is beautiful. As I was driving, I could see across the bay, and it was so beautiful. So let's get started. First of all, I want to welcome everyone here, and I hope that you enjoy my content and like my content, and really want to, invite, spirit into this reading. I want to invite the divine goodness, and I want to invite, protection, and I ask for protection for this reading. And I hope that if my message resonates with you all, and I hope that you enjoy what I am about to create and birth into the universe tonight. Beautiful. So how was your day today? Was it a beautiful day? Did you have a gorgeous day? Did you meet anybody, that brought you peace? Did you light the path for someone else today? Did you spread some beautiful words out into, people's lives? Tonight I'm going to be talking about gratitude. And I am just did an affirmation around gratitude. And this morning you would have seen me launch around a quote and around an affirmation, and those affirmation and that quote is actually in alignment with this full moon. And now I'm about to do a gratitude affirmation, and the gratitude affirmation is: I appreciate what I have, I appreciate and respect my relationships, I am grateful for the gifts of life, and I am grateful for Mother Earth. Now, when we talk about Mother Earth is a very powerful healing tool, and it is just nature. It's natural, and it is a blessing that we have to appreciate and respect. So, that is something that I will talk about in this moment. So, yeah. So we're going to start off now with some astrology. So, the sun is actually in Scorpio, 23 degrees, and then the moon is actually in Taurus, 18 degrees. Now, with this moon, this phenomenal full moon. The healing benefits there's healing benefits in this, and it's about the throat chakra. So, and the throat chakra, the neck, and the shoulders. So that's all interconnected there. And, it might be a time for you to step out and start talking and start speaking with, it is also a time to spend time inside of your home, deal with financial matters. And it's also to deal, go out in community and communicate, and, go to a cultural event and spend some time on your own. Whatever that is, down the beach or heading into nature, or just visiting a new spot. That is the message around this full moon. And this full moon is about forgiveness. Every full moon is about forgiveness, but this is about releasing the past and letting everything go from this year. So what I would suggest is that you write a letter to yourself and release the past. And then you burn that, you burn it, but not inside your house. So if anything that's, you haven't processed, put it all in a letter and burn it up. So I just wanted to do some astronomy tonight, and I want to talk about the full moon. And, the full moon occurs, so when the earth is actually between the sun and the moon. And could you imagine us being like in the middle, just so tiny? And then the distance between the sun and the moon is actually 92, 166, 244 million kilometers apart. I find it fascinating that that's the distance in the scale, and the in-depth of, what's in orbit, what's in space with the sun and the moon. And Earth, so we're just a little speckle in this whole entire, universe. So what I would say is that now I'm going to just talk about so we're just going to do some more Moonology stuff here. So we've got Mercury 16 degrees to Sagittarius, then we've got Venus 27 degrees in Capricorn, and we've got Mars 3% in Leo, 3 degrees in Leo, and then we've got Jupiter 19 degrees Gemini, and then we've got Saturn 12 degrees Pisces, and then we've got Uranus at 27 degrees Taurus, and then we've got Neptune 27 degrees in Pisces, and then we've got Pluto 3 degrees of Aries. And you know, with this full moon, I will do some readings around, you know, I wanted to also talk about you know, some other stuff tonight in the reading. So give you some spiritual guidance, but also give you some sort of advice around what you need to do in that moment to be able to work through with what your reading is coming up as. And then we'll give you some spiritual guidance as well. Okay, so here we go. We are going to start with Taurus. And Taurus, with this full moon, you know, things might be coming to the surface. You're around your emotions. So it might be a time for you to start working on yourself. You know, if things come to the surface, what I would suggest is that you take the time to reflect and start working on why and what is coming to the surface. When we suppress a lot of our emotions, we tend to cause blockages, but we also need to be able to work through with what's happening through your emotion, you know, to make sure that we are releasing what's not for us. Okay, so that is that. And now I'm just going to get a few messages for you, and we'll start with the Moonology. Absolutely, because Moonology is very important. Get you some guidance for Taurus. Okay. Synchronicities. So that's for you. So if you've been seeing this kind of, you know, angel numbers everywhere, please, you know, please take those signs and those messages from your angels and your spirit team. They could be trying to communicate with you around with whatever you've got going on. So you need to pay attention. Spirit is asking you to pay attention to that. Okay? And then I'll just get you a message. Spirit, what other message do you have for Taurus, or what do they need to hear with this full moon energy? Beautiful energy. So this is, you know, a gift, or someone could be bringing you a gift, or this could be to do with your childhood wounds, or you could be meeting someone. But this is also representing, you know, someone could be gifting you something. And if you're dealing with, you know, you could be dealing with someone, a mother or child, and, you know, it's about creativity. So, you know, it's tapping into your creativity also. So, yep, beautiful. All right. Now, with this full moon, it's about letting go and releasing. So I've got to get a letting go and releasing message. And that one, the goal of letting go is to eliminate of the very source of all suffering and pain. All negative feelings stem from the same source. When enough negative feelings have been relinquished, the source reveals itself. When that source itself lets go of and disidentified with, the ego dissolves. The source of suffering therefore loses the very basis of its power. You know, when we surrender and we let go, we release, but we also we also decrease ego power, you know. So whatever is holding and what is manifesting here is going to keep you stuck. So what we need to be able to do is we need to start releasing so that we can let's release the ego, we can dissolve, and we can decrease, you know, around that stuff. Okay, so that is the first component of this reading, and now I'm going to do the other zodiac signs. I'm going to do fire signs, and I'll be doing all the other zodiac signs, which is air signs, water signs, and earth signs. Okay, so this is the first component, and I would like to so that's the first zodiac sign. So now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Now Scorpio is fueled by Mars, and Mars is such a phenomenal planet. It is known in the ancient history. You know, it was named by the Romans, and you know, they named it because of their god, and the Egyptians named it you know, in regards to I think it's called Dashir, and it's to do because of the red planet, and well, they call it the red one. I think they call it the red one, and you know, and it's called today. It's the red. You know, the red planet. So Mars is quite extraordinary. It is known for its you know, iron, and that's what that is about. And there is barely no existence on life there. So it's not. There is no opportunity for life in Mars. So. That's what I wanted to talk about tonight, was just shed some enlightenment around that stuff. And we are operating, so Scorpio, this is to do with your 7th house, and you know, maybe it's time to spread the love, you know, so spread your love to the loved ones around you, your business. Reflect on the past, have a look at the present, whether you have been a part of a solution or part of the problem. Repair and make peace with the past. Reflect whether the ending was okay, and if it wasn't, work through it. The time is if there was any unhealthy attachments there, so just identify if there was any unhealthy attachments to the past. And we are going to just get a moonology and a letting go. Spirit, what message do you have for Scorpio? What do you have for Scorpio with this full moon? The past. So work on, you know, work on releasing the past for yourself. How ironic is that? So release the past, work on the past, and this full moon is about releasing the past and letting it go and working through. And it says right here in your birth, your astrology read here tonight. What message do you have for Scorpio? Our higher self, which we might say is the composite of our higher feelings, has almost unlimited capabilities. It can create employment opportunities. It has the power to create the opportunities for loving relationships, financial opportunities, and physical healing. So, you know, when we connect to our higher selves, we can connect to a source that is abundance. And when we talk about abundance, abundance is full in love, relationships, life, you know, monetary means, but also internal abundance, you know, so internal happiness, internal prosperity, tranquility, you know, healing. So there's a lot of components to, you know, when we are connecting to our higher selves, and that's what Spirit is asking you there, is to connect with your higher self. Okay, and I will get a message here. message do you have for Taurus? What do they need to know? What do they need to know in this message, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay, you might have someone coming in. You might have an offer coming in, but it is coming in. It's coming in slow. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is very a slow moving energy. Beautiful for Scorpio. Okay, and now we are going to go on to Aries. Aries. So Aries, this week, this full moon is operating from your second house, and it's about bringing balance to your financial and what you do for others. So you need to see your self-value in this. This is asking you to reevaluate what you're going to put on yourself as a person. Value. It's all about self-worth, and it's all about what others pay you. So the action here is a budgeting plan will empower you to make shifts, your mindset, reflect on business financials and business plans. Okay? And we are going to get a Moonology for Aries. Spirit guides and angels, what message do you have for Aries? For Aries. For Aries. Abundance. So, abundance. Abundance means anything that you think, Spirit is asking you to reevaluate abundance. Reevaluate what is abundance to you, and what you're going to do with your financial side of things. And it's fitting because it's to do with reflecting on your business and what people are going to pay you. Okay, Spirit is asking you to reflect. And we're going to just get an intuitive reading for you, message for you. Emotions are energy in motion. Emotions are energy in motions. And look at the imagery. It's pretty. So, Spirit is asking you to work through your emotions and, see what energies is coming to the surface for you in this is the last, the second to last full moon. So Spirit is asking you to work through your emotions. Okay, and we're just going to get an angel message and then a letting go message, I feel. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for Aries? Sun, Aries, 7. 25, 24. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones, and you are able to be the nurturer, the protector, and the provider all at once. Beautiful. So go check that number out, Aries. Aries. Seven of Wands energy. You may be defending something. You may be defending yourself, standing up for your beliefs. You could be determined at this time, and just continue to be determined. Hold your own and continue to stand firm on whatever decisions you're making in your life. Okay? Whatever decisions you're making in life, Spirit is asking you to stand firm and just continue to persevere through. All right. We have, the more we love, the more we can love. Love is limitless. Love begets love. Love has a powerful and anabolic effect. Love increases endorphins, which are life-enhancing hormones. The energy of love has the capacity to heal our bodies when conditions are appropriate. Love is such a powerful gift to give someone else. And to allow love to come into a space, Spirit is asking you to, explore the lens of love, explore, coming into union. You could be coming into union with someone, but you could be coming into union with yourself as well. So, you can self-love, but you can also, be able to love another soul. So that's what Spirit is saying there. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so that was Aries, and now we're going to go into Gemini. So Gemini, this full moon, it's coming from your 12th house. So if you have been busy, it is time to take some time out for yourself. Okay, you need to go do some meditation, take a stroll on the beach, whatever that is, that will benefit you, from within. Spend time meditating, taking some self-care, and just do some journaling. Just work through with what you need to do in this moment. And we will get a message now. Angels, what message do you have for Gemini? The moon. Okay, and we have the law of attraction. The law of attraction, moon mastery. Whatever you put out into the universe, it's going to come back. Okay. And then we will just get a message. Spirit, what message does Gemini need to see with this full moon? What is the message? Spiritual guidance. It is the 5 of 6, 2, 4, 6 of swords. Sorry, my brain. 6 of swords. So, you could be, stuck going around in a circle, or you could be wanting to move forward to calmer waters with someone. You could be, in this time, it's about healing. So it's beneficial that you do some healing. Okay, so that's what Spirit's asking you to do is, because you could be coming out of, the rough waters, and you're wanting to choose and wanting to heal. So Spirit is asking you to sit and do some healing work around self-care. Yeah, beautiful. And we'll just get a letting go for Gemini. Spirit, can you please provide me a letting go for Gemini? For Gemini, please, Spirit. Okay, so this is really interesting because it's just come out with the other reading, with the other zodiac sign. So our higher selves, which we may say is the composite of our higher feelings, has unlimited capabilities. It can create employment opportunities. It has the power to create the opportunities for loving relationships, financial opportunities, and physical healing. Like I said before, Spirit is asking, to be able to connect to your higher self, because the abundance is limitless. And, we can create loving relationships. We can physical healing, and financial opportunities. So connect to your higher self. That is what Spirit is asking you there, Gemini. Okay. All right. So we are going to jump straight into Cancer. Cancer, this full moon, Spirit is asking you to balance between indulging yourself, and this will also be a beautiful month for you to network. So with networking opens the door for new opportunities, abundance, prosperity, and happiness. Spirit is asking you to reflect and find that balance between indulging in yourself and networking. Okay, so that's what you need to do in that one. So that is what you're doing with this full moon. message. And then we got abundance again. Beautiful. Another message of abundance. Okay. So you've either got something coming in, or you need to be able to, find a balance between what needs to happen here to bring this abundant into you. Okay. Or you could be embodying, you could be fully abundant, internally at this time. So we're going to do Leo now. Oh, sorry. No, we're not. Got to get another message. Okay. Let's get a message. Spirit, what message would you like? Cancer. What is the message you have for Cancer? What is the message you have for Cancer? For Cancer, teamwork. So you could be doing a collaboration with someone, or brings happiness. So you could be starting something new. You could be starting, if you wanted to study, you could be doing that. You could be dedicating yourself to something, and you collaborating, whether that's in community, whether that's in your work, whatever you do. Spirit is saying yes. You may have an offer coming in, or there may be something, collaboration is big there. I'm getting that feeling. Gonna get a letting go. All right. We are only subject to negative thoughts or belief if we consciously say that it applies to us. For negativity to apply to our life, we must subscribe to it, and secondly, give it energy to believe. If we have the power to make negativity manifest in our life, obviously our mind has the power to make it converse and come true. So, release that negative mindset. Let it go. Release it. Because when we consciously think about stuff, that's what we're going to manifest in our brain. So if we can flip that, and we can put in positives, and we can make room, we can shift that straight out. You have the power to do that. Spirit is saying you have the power to do that. Okay? And we don't want to hold on to any negative stuff. So release it, let it go, and put that out so that we can manifest what we desire. That is what Spirit is asking you to do. Okay, one moment. All right, so Leo, this message is for you, and you're in this full moon. It's coming from your 10th house. If you have been in a hermit mode, it is time for you to step out. Invest in invest in an emotional aspect. If your work situation has come to an end, let it go, surrender. Remember, when you are in hermit mode, the universe will put you there. So you'll need to do a list and work through why have you been put into hermit mode, okay, by the universe, by Spirit, by God. Okay, so we're going to get a full moon message now, a moonology message. Okay, love, beautiful. Have you got love coming in, Leo, or are you in love? Or are you giving yourself love? Okay, so beautiful message there. Go out and meet someone. That's what I'm getting. You need to go out, enjoy, and just put love out into the universe. So that's the message there. Beautiful. And I'll get a message. Spirit, what message does Leo need to know? Leo need to know. What is the message, Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. Yes. It's a yes. This, you could be, whatever situation you've got going on, just continue to push forward with the advice that's been given. And, you could be overcoming some some, this is Cancer energy, so it's you're overcoming some obstacles in your situation that you've got going on. So just, I see that as forward movement and just, pressing forward. Okay, spirit guides and angels. All right. Make a decision that freedom is more desirable than having a negative feeling. The goal of surrender is transcendence. Our greater destiny is total freedom. Absolutely. Spirit wants you to release so that you can be free. Whatever you're holding on to needs to be released, because when we surrender, we have ultimate prosperity, ultimate abundance, ultimate freedom. Okay? Let it go. Beautiful. So that is for Leos, and now we're going to go over to Libra. And Libra, this full moon is in regards to your ninth house, and sixth house. So this is about balance, and it's about give and take. You may be, you might be able to. You've got to reflect on your give and take situation. So self-care will be needed during this time to bring some balance. So you need to reevaluate, how you give and how you take in your relationships, especially in your relationships. That is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Okay. And what is the Moonology message here? Spirit for Libra. What is the Moonology message? What is the Moonology message for Libra? Communicate. So communicate. If your relationships are in balance, communication is key. Spirit is asking you to communicate with compassion and also with some empathy around your relationships. The important relationships, and how you communicate will be key. You can sit here and you can talk to the moon, communicate with your spirit team and your ancestors, and connect that way. That is what Spirit is asking you to do. Okay, and we will get a message here now, Libra. Spirit, what does Libra need to know with this full moon? The Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. This is all about stability and structure, and there's some guidance around or you could be dealing with a boss figure in this picture here, or a father figure, but Spirit is asking that you focus and you stay focused on what you need to be doing in this full moon. Yep. Okay, and then we'll get a letting go. Libra. Okay. Libra. What message do you have for Libra Spirit? What message do you have for Libra? What message do you have for Libra? The goal of letting go is the elimination of a very source of all suffering and pain. All negative feelings stem from the same source. When enough negative feelings have been relinquished, the source reveals itself. When that source when that source is itself is let go of and identified with. The ego dissolves, the source of suffering therefore loses the very basis of its power. Wow, we just got this message just before. So when we, Spirit is asking, I feel that Spirit is asking to let go, eliminate, annihilate those emotions that are sitting up here and that is causing suffering and pain. We've got to be able to release that and surrender that. Because we can, it's about dissolving ego, it's about dissolving power, so whatever is controlling here, whatever's there, you need to be able to let it go. And in here, okay, so I am actually going to call it quits at the moment. I'm going to upload this and I'm going to continue the next part of the reading. So I'm going to actually do another little element to this, and I'm going to do Sagittarius, and I'm going to do Capricorn, and I'm going to finish with Aquarius and Pisces, but I'm also going to be doing some updates. But I'm going to post this, and I hope that you've enjoyed the content. If you've liked it, if it resonates, please take it. If it doesn't, then don't take it. Leave it for someone else. But and I hope that this spiritual guidance that I've given you has brought you some clarity around your situation.